Hello, Gemini. My name is Agatha, and this is your forecast for February 2017. This is going to be a bit different. I'm going to do a goddess reading, and I'm going to use the Goddesses Knowledgeable cards. The paintings are by Susan Sedon Boulet, and it's going to be beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month, and I'm going to show you the three images, and I'm going to ask you to pick one, okay, because the text connected with that image is going to be a bit more relevant for you, okay, Gemini? So okay, beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, middle, and end. So I'm going to show you. This is the first image. Pick one, just one, okay? This is the second image for the middle. Wait. And this is the third image for the end of the month, Gemini. So pick one. If you pick the first one, this part of the message is going to be a bit more relevant for you, Gemini. So for February 2017, for the beginning of the month, what is this goddess? This is the Sphinx. You picked the Sphinx. Is an ancient moon goddess, the goddess of birth and death, part animal, part human. She remains connected to her deep instinctual nature. Most stories emphasize her aspect as a death goddess who carries the dead to the underworld. And I'm not thinking that you're going to be doing that, Gemini. You're going to be doing that in February 2017 or ever. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe you will be more, interested in puzzles, in some sort of mystery, connected with your life, and you're trying to solve some sort of mystery. And this could be anything simple to an actual puzzle. Simple. What can be simple? Like maybe you noticed a difference in a co-worker's behavior. You want to solve that puzzle. Could be something like that. So often portrayed as a lion, she shares in the solar and regal symbolism of that animal. Her role as an oracular deity given to enigma and riddles. So there's some sort of enigma. There's some sort of mystery that maybe, Gemini, in the beginning of the month of February 2017, you will feel compelled, I would say, to solve. Her role, like I said, as an oracle deity given to enigma and riddles, points to her as a keeper of the great mystery. Are you keeping a secret? Maybe you solve maybe you discover something, some sort of secret, and you're keeping it, and you're not sharing it with anyone. I'm sorry. She is a Sphinx, a symbol of strength, wisdom, and royal power. She reminds us that nothing comes to creation without some destruction. And that sometimes to solve a mystery, we must enter the darkness. This image reminds us there is beauty even in the heart of that which terrifies us. So maybe you want to solve something in the beginning of the month. I'm sorry, Gemini. I'm healing from the flu, and I'm still not well. 5 days of this, 5 days of being sick, just really annoying. I went to the hospital. I was perfectly fine. I went accompanying someone, and I came back sick. Okay, so if you go to the hospital, you wear a mask or something. Don't catch anything there. Anyway, maybe this month, in the beginning of the month, you want to solve something, and in order for you to solve that something that really it's like a puzzle or an enigma, I'm sorry, you'll have to do something which terrifies you. Maybe that's it. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I apologize. So in the middle of the month, Gemini, what is the goddess card that came out for you? This is the eagle woman, the eagle woman. Okay, and this part of the reading is a bit more relevant for those who picked this image. Despite the fact that the life, and I'm going to read from behind, the fact that the life-giving and death-wielding bird goddess is one of the oldest representations of the goddess, eagles have usually been linked with the masculine, with a few exceptions, like the Sphinx that weirdly came out for you as well, Gemini. This eagle woman shows a new marriage of the feminine and the eagle. Maybe you're flying into a new direction. Maybe you solved some sort of mystery in the beginning of the month, and you did something which terrified you, Gemini, which allowed you to solve some sort of mystery. And because of that, you grew wings and you are flying into a new phase of your life. You're growing into a new direction. She represents all an eagle stands for. She represents spirit, valor, majesty, renewal, accuracy of sight, spiritual aim, and the ability to soar to the heights. I'm thinking you might be extremely intelligent as well. Geminis usually are, but it's like your intelligence is soaring. I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. Your intelligence is soaring in the middle of the month of February 2017, Gemini. She holds in her hand a vessel, I don't know if you can see it, maybe here, which is a traditional symbol for the feminine, for that which receives, contains, and nourishes. Here, both sets of values are joined, the masculine and the feminine, emblematic of a different combinations of strengths that are part of being woman-born. Eagle woman is a joyful affirmation of our ability to break out of millennium-old stereotypes and find a new definition that embraces the entire continuum of being alive. She teaches that women can express the qualities of the eagle while continuing to contain and nurture. So I would say that you are very good at expressing both the feminine and masculine within you, Gemini. So at the end of the month, if you pick this image, this part of the message is a bit more relevant for you. Who came out? Can you guess? Diana, which I remember, I just thought of that song by Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana. I don't know why. It's a great song. So I'm going to read from you, from the text. I'm sorry, not from you. Diana is the ancient lady of the beasts, called by the Romans Lucina or Lucina, the goddess of the light. Really, I had no idea. As mistress of wild things, she is especially responsible for anything young and vulnerable, be it wild or human. She is a goddess of solitude, comfortable with the wilderness and with the great silence of nature. So maybe this thing that puzzles you, which you solved, which allows you to soar towards new heights and to expand your life, maybe you'll solve this mystery in solitude, in a different way, also in a very in a wild way, so to speak, in a very original sort of way. She represents Diana, the mystic, primitive identity of the hunter and the hunted. Diana symbolizes the moon in its crescent phase. This tells me that you're growing into something. She stands for the virgin, a self-sufficient, free goddess who lives life on her own terms. This is extreme independence. All three cards tell me that. Independence. Especially a goddess of women. She is related to all phases of female existence, from infancy to menstruation, through birth, nursing, menopause, and death. Diana stands for the part of us that is at home in the wildness, at home with our primitive, instinctual nature. This also tells me that maybe you're spending time in nature and alone in a very independent way, and you like it. Okay, that's it, Gemini. This is the reading that I have for you for February 2017. This is a very general reading. If you like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. And again, I'm sorry for coughing. I'm really, really sorry for that, okay? Bye-bye.